Assalamualaikum, dear friends. Have you ever thought about what the biggest burden in our life is? Often we become so worried about tomorrow that we lose the happiness of today, the worship of today, and the opportunities of today. We keep thinking, what will happen tomorrow? Where will my livelihood come from? How will my problems end? But what does the faith of a believer say? Do today's work and leave the worry of tomorrow to Allah. Today's story is about a man who was so lost in worries about tomorrow that he forgot how to live. Then one day Allah taught him a lesson that changed his entire life. Ali lived in a small house. His life was full of difficulties. He had a small job, a low salary, and many family responsibilities. Every night when he lay down to sleep, only one question stayed in his mind. What will happen tomorrow? Sometimes he thought about losing his job. Sometimes he thought about what would happen if his money finished and how the house would run. Sleep had disappeared from his eyes. Many nights he stayed awake and kept worrying. His mother often said to him, "My son, trust Allah." But Ali still did not feel peace in his heart. One morning, Ali was sitting sadly. His mother saw him and asked, "My son, what happened?" Ali said, "Mother, I worry a lot about tomorrow. I am afraid that everything might end." His mother smiled and said, "My son, Allah has said in the Quran that He is the one who provides risk." Then she said something that stayed in Ali's heart. "My son, be thankful for what Allah has given you today. Allah Himself will take care of tomorrow." Ali nodded his head, but his heart was still restless. That day, Ali went to the mosque for Maghrib prayer. The mosque was peaceful and quiet. After the prayer, the imam gave a short talk. He said, "The biggest mistake of a person is that he destroys today by worrying about tomorrow." Ali started thinking deeply about these words. The imam continued, "A bird leaves its nest hungry in the morning but returns with a full stomach in the evening. Why? Because it trusts Allah." These words touched Ali's heart. While leaving the mosque, Ali saw a very poor man sitting outside. His clothes were old and his face looked tired. Ali asked him, "Brother, you look worried." The poor man smiled and said, "No, brother, I thank Allah." Ali became surprised. He said, "You have nothing, yet you are thanking Allah?" The man replied, "I have Allah, and what more do I need?" Ali became silent. That night, Ali thought for the first time that maybe he worried too much. He made a dua. "Oh Allah, give me peace." He spent the night talking to Allah. Something strange happened. After a long time, he finally slept deeply. When he woke up in the morning, his heart felt lighter. That day, Ali made a decision. He said, "Today I will do my work honestly, and I will leave tomorrow to Allah." He went to work and worked harder than before. There was a strange peace in his heart. For the first time, he felt that when a person trusts Allah, the heart becomes lighter. After a few days, Ali heard that some people in the company were going to lose their jobs. The old Ali would have become very worried. But this time he only said, "Whatever Allah wills." He prayed and made dua. That night he slept peacefully again. The next day, something surprising happened in the office. Ali's name was not on the list of people who were leaving. Instead, his boss called him and said, "Ali, you are very honest. We are increasing your salary." Tears came into Ali's eyes. He said in his heart, "Oh Allah, you cared for me more than my worries." Ali returned home and told his mother everything. His mother's eyes were full of happiness. She said, "My son, you see, when a person trusts Allah, Allah opens new paths for him." Ali kissed his mother's hands. Now Ali's thinking had changed. He often helped poor people and told others, "Do not worry about tomorrow. Do today's work and trust Allah." People were surprised to hear his words. One day in the mosque, Ali saw some young men who were worried. Ali went to them and said, "Friends, the biggest lesson of life is that we cannot control tomorrow." Then he said, but we can make today better. Everyone listened to him carefully. Friends, one big truth of life is that no one has ever seen tomorrow. What we truly have is today. So make your today better. Improve your prayers. Keep your intentions pure. Do your work honestly, and leave the worry of tomorrow to Allah. Because when a person trusts Allah, Allah makes better decisions for him than he can ever imagine. If you like this story, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this message with others. Assalamualaikum.